Bellamy went quite through a change from episode 1 to episode 5. It's like different character. We learned so many things.
Yeah.
Where would we go from there?
Well, next week we get to find out a lot more about his backstory and his family and his upbringing, which hopefully, shines a light on the reasons he acts the way that he does. But, yeah, I completely agree. Playing a character that is so tumultuous, not only like outwardly to the 100, but also I believe to himself mentally and emotionally. It's a surprise each week for me. So yeah, but he definitely went from big douche to handing that off to Murphy, which was a blessing for me. And Richard Harmon's a great guy, the guy that plays Murphy. So I was happy for him to take all the hate. But now that he's gone, it's kind of all back on Bellamy. So it was nice to have a reprieve, but now I'm back. Yeah.
And how does Octavia's fate affect him in the next episode or in the coming episode?
At the end of episode 5, she's gone missing, and there's, she's been captured by a grounder. So, that propels Bellamy into action. It's quite funny because when Marie and I were working together, we didn't work together at all that much sometimes, and I was just like, that's so odd because my character always talks about Octavia being the most important thing, and yet he doesn't even talk to her for episodes. So this is the one episode where I think he's actually remembered why he's here. He's caught sight of the whole thing and gone, okay, this is why I'm here, and this is what I'm here to do. And that propels him in that direction and, sends him out looking for his sister.
And in addition, Octavia might be the most important person in his life, but Clark has had quite an influence on him as well. So how does their relationship evolve?
Well, Clark and Bellamy, I believe, both want what is best for the group. Bellamy is probably a little more short-sighted because he had that impending doom of the Ark coming down and him thinking that he'd shot the Chancellor or killed the Chancellor. But they eventually, they will grow together, and they'll always have conflicts because they're very stubborn. But they definitely have this mutual respect. But, the necessity and the hostility of the planet they're living in kind of dictates where they can go. Yeah.
And my final question for you is there a moment that you're looking forward for fans to see?
There's a lot of moments. Yeah. Someone asked me, what's my favorite scene to shoot? And one of my favorite scenes to shoot was one that's coming up next week with the actor Terry Chan. But, there are so many great moments throughout every script that we got each week. I don't know, this just sounds like blah, 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 but it's true. There are some really cool things that happen on this show. We're all really proud of the show, and so I just want people to see it. I want more people to watch it, and I want people to see it.